you have played many teams, like the night game we see them already. So today, no one was able to beat you. What was different about this storm today from the start that we played the other night and all the other innings that were played against the Lynx?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really loaded question. When I'm incapable of I can just tell you about the game tonight. How about that? I thought Seattle did a terrific job playing in their identity. We showed no understanding of what their identity was, and they scored 50 points in the game. So their will, their determination to get what they wanted was much greater than ours. We were lucky to be in the game. We had it 6 minutes. We were right there, one possession game, and then they put their foot back on the pedal, and we were unable to, have the sort of resilience to withstand, their perseverance.
Do you feel like the way you shot the ball in the first half in particular provided a bit of false sense of security of how well you were playing?
No, I think what we saw is that Seattle got a little more aggressive. Maybe not as aggressive in the first half. We were able to get a little bit more movement, and then I thought we sort of, a little bit again. It's hard to know. Like I'd like to watch the video, but it feels like their physicality, their rotations defensively, we just were sort of unclear what we were doing offensively, and it just didn't feel like our movements were meaningful and purposeful. And we were fortunate, came back through a couple in, that saved possessions, that were good possessions for us. And so, again, credit to, Seattle's a good defensive team. They put a lot of attention on Fee. Obviously, Fee had a great first half, and she got a lot of attention. And then we started to force it in there a little bit. There's length in there, and so our decision making wasn't good. But again, credit to a good Seattle defense, and forced us into the turnovers that led to 22 points. So 22 points, 50 points in the paint, 56% shooting. Seattle beat us. They flat out beat us.
Can you tell a little bit what you saw from Dominic Malonga? She had
her way with us. Yeah,
with Fisa.
Had her way with us. So I just said it before the game. This is going to be a really good player, and Seattle should be excited. And she had her way with us. She was very productive in her minutes today. She's getting more and more comfortable, and she dominated our bigs.
We'll go to Terry on Zoom.
Hey, Coach. Some of the scores that surround the Dino start has been some of the past great starts that the Lynx have had, owning 4 of the 8 best starts in league history. Since you've gone through this a number of times, I was saying this first loss after a hot start, what is sort of the biggest key to make sure the team resets or refocuses after a first loss this deep in the season?
Like you said, the discourse around us, we don't think about the narrative. Obviously, you can't escape it, but we're going to do like we always do. We didn't win a basketball game. We didn't accomplish the schemes that we were trying to accomplish. We have to get ready for Saturday's game. Whatever else it's being talked about. It's really just not. It doesn't. We're not concerned with it. I'm not concerned. This doesn't mean anything. We didn't play well enough to win, and it's probably a good message. If you want to win on the road, especially a place like Seattle and a team like Seattle, play a lot better.
Thank you.
Thanks.